Holding. Offense.
Just had to throw it away on third down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up fourth.
And the Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Wide out in motion. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Give to the single back. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top. Complete downfield. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Horn. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Buffaloes in the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Quick strike complete. Tackled immediately after the catch. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Now they'll run the draw. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
He'll do it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Dropping back, it's Sanders. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive. Getting it, and he's going to go down at the 1.
Man, as a defense, you're salivating in this territory. You want to get that safety. You want to put your hands over your head, clasp them together. I got him in the end zone. Nice job by the defense being ready, rushing the quarterback, almost getting the safety.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Brown has it. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back. It's Horn. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Lets it fly. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Yeah, and it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They're going to test the right side with this one. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Shuck. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buffs! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Trying to get the edge on the jet sweep. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass, it's Shuck. Gets it out fast. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Go straight ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Working that left side now. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. They go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? To the air, it's Sanders. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Give to Brown. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Bell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. on second down. He'll fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Got a man. It's Bell. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll just keep slinging it. He's got his man. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Shuck. Wide open downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They want to continue this long drive. Ninth play coming. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man down the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these third downs. You think about it, he can block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the first down.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shout,
oh, look out, there he goes! And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Louisville! And here they come, almost all the way back. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
On to attempt the try. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Here comes the offense on first down. RPO complete to open the drive. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A 3rd and long coming up here. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he got loose, it was all over.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Dumps it to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Lacey. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to barge their way in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the comeback is on. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Sanders. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. On target over the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Touchdown, Cardinal. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. What a nice job just finding a spot downfield and lofting it in there perfectly.
And you see quarterbacks and receivers do that all the time, right? All summer, throwing the ball in the air, throwing the ball in the air. Why? Because I know exactly where he's going to be right when I get my back foot in the ground to throw the football. You could tell he knew exactly how much touch to put on that ball to make a big play down the field.
To throw, it's Sanders. Lofts one high and deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Got his man. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll leave it with him. Running with power. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Looking to throw on 3rd. It's caught downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. An 84-yard drive there. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. The give. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking downfield, it's Shuck. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Louisville! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horn. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with the sack.
Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. To the air. It's Sanders. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Catch in the middle. It's Horn. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd third and long. Try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. Stop short of the marker. And they stop with this defense and they get the ball back. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to go up top on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They try to pop a run on the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's second and 14. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quick release on the RPO. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Here comes the offense on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup. matchup there. Third down coming. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Makes the grab down the middle. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he's running in the open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
That route is a man beater, and the quarterback knew exactly where to go with it. He got the look he wanted, put it out in front of the receiver, let him do the rest, yards after the catch, setting up 1st and goal.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Direct snap. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. Looking to throw at Sanders. Finds his tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple. And that's a live ball behind the line. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the 1st down marker. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Give to the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Power football with the run. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He's got an open man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass, it's Sanders. Finds his target down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. Brown has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll try the run. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Hunter.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Hunter. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Got his man quickly. He's brought down solid. Pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry up.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Buffaloes are on the move. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. This time he's got it. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Gets it out quickly. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Releases to the running back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bucks! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Comes out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Horn.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Scanning the field, it's Sanders. Got his man in the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Coming after it. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.